Hey everyone, Matt McMahon here, H2O Plasma Plug. Don't bother liking, just subscribe so you can see my future messages. So, I believe that if everybody works together at something, we can change this world and get out of this mess that we're sitting here standing by the sidelines and watching the people in power create for our environment and the creatures that have to inhabit them. We all do need to come together. Every group, every movement, every organization, non-for-profit, every single person of every single ethnicity, every single origin, the world needs to come together as one. And any person that's been dreaming of a world not enslaved by people that wish to use us as sources of income, we need to do something about it. And I think that the only way that this can happen is through organizations that have actually already started to set up. But sometimes I feel that their direction is based on profit because of the way how the system's already set up, and they may not see it that way because they don't presently understand that the world problems aren't supposed to be profited off of. And so yes, if you feel that you want to see something like this, please come join. If you know an organization, show them this video. If you know someone that has a skill and passion, please show them this video. If you know anybody anywhere that wants to make change, show them this video. Together we can get things changed and we can fix this crap. I believe through making an area that intellectual people can all collaborate together, we could change the way how money is used. We can change the way how our living environments are created, and at the same time prevent the destruction of habitats of other creatures. And I know probably some of you right away are saying, well, how can you do that? How can you build a house without destroying the area around it? Well, you can definitely minimize that destruction. And I just feel that we live in a world that is so structured around money that that it seems to not care about the creatures that live within it. Even the politicians, doesn't seem like they really care too much about us. It's at the last, at the last final minute, it's always about the money. What can we do to create more jobs, which means more money for them? What can we do to create more products and support people trying to create products? It's all about them. So they already have us, doing everything they want. They're taking our money, and it's not 15%, it's not 20%, it's not 30%. They take money every step down on a product. So if, say someone's manufacturing a child's toy, well, we have to buy the plastic, the paint. The plastic is the making of the petroleum products for that plastic costs money, and so therefore that money is taxed. When you get it from the distributor in little pellet form, so you can put in your plastic molds and injections, that gets charged tax. Then you get it to the factory where they go and make the shape of it. It gets taxed at that place too. And then it goes to another retailer, and another type of warehouse. And then from there it gets taxed again, and then it gets distributed. So the government is not only in our pockets for, what we think they are for, our property tax or whatever else. They're in they're in about 50%, and they're lying to us about at least 17%. And no one seems to realize this. I did a quick calculation the other day that in Canada, the Canadian government is taking $83 billion from taxpayers, and they put a little sign saying that it's only, they say it's way less on the signs, like 12, 15%, no, 10%. They tell us that they're only taking 10%. When if you go to a gas station owner and you say, how much does the government take in tax from your gas alone, they will tell you 30%. So if a gas station takes makes $1 million, it ends up having $300,000 removed from them bi-weekly. And that was a bi-weekly that I talked to this about at another guy's gas station. So either way, we can do it so we can start cutting out the middleman. I find that our system that we live in is always in a dead short. It always produces a product to make it so you have to buy a product from someone, and you have to keep buying it all the way down the road. But you don't see businesses, or very many, saying, okay, well, how come we're not buying that next line down the road? How come we're not buying the place that makes the plastic pellets? How come we're not buying the petroleum products before it gets made into plastic? You know, we just want to do whatever's easy money, and I want us to get away from that. I'm not about money at all. I don't believe in money. I think that it, like I've just explained, it's going to actually destroy our planet. And some of you may not agree, but that's, you know, your own personal opinion. But I think that if we actually try to create a place where people can invent and create products and put out kits and distribute the funds to make it so we're sustainable, or we don't have to keep, you know, getting things, you know, paying them out to be machined, or you know, we can start making our own plastics out of non-petroleum based products. So yes, I'm just about to explain to you the website that I've come up with. I put out the idea for myself so that way I could review it, and as I reviewed it, I added more to it, and I got a little tiny bit more to add to it, but you'll see that by the time you watch this. So you'll notice that my shirt's going to change a few times, but and you'll see me come back to the shirt again. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm not a film guy. I'm not doing this to make this perfect. I just need to get these messages out, and I have open sourced a design that is based on a motor that does not, a motor that floats. I called it the anti-gravity motor, high velocity anti-gravity motor. And then I'm going to be doing a video right after this one about my advancements on the bike. The Revolution SSG bike, which is a bike that can travel wherever you want and never lose a charge. And if you had to charge it back up, it would be very, 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 very easy, depending on some of the materials that are within it. But if you watch the video, you'll find out about it. So this website I've been talking about is theintellects.org, and I believe that there are many, many, many smart people out there that are never heard. They come up with great inventions, but they never reach market, and no one ever hears about them. And the ones that do hear about them, you just hear about them as like a folk tale or a myth. You know, this guy running an engine on water. So I feel that if you know, and I actually wanted to add as well, in the 1900s, people like Tesla and Einstein and all the great minds of that day, they were the celebrities. They were the people that people just couldn't wait to hear what else they had to say, and we've lost that way. Now we live in a society where random people that can act, which is great for entertainment. You know, I do enjoy watching a movie. Personally, not all the reality shows, because I don't think that's really all that entertaining to watch people you know, just live life. I prefer a story. So the people of back then, they were the celebrities. People wanted to know what was the next thing that they were going to create, or you know, what did this person have to offer the world? How could this person make my life more convenient? And I think probably as soon as it got to about the 1930s, 1940s, convenience was so common that and energy and everything, all the daily things that we take for granted today were so common that people just expected them. And that's, television came out, and then people cared more about what was on TV than the people that created them. So what I'd like to do is create a new era of people and create self-sustaining communities and business and everything to do with it. And this isn't about living a rich life. It's about living comfortably, and the more ideas that you have, the more comfortably you can live. And I want to base my communities around completely self-sustainability: food, water, energy, transportation, you name it. Whatever humans need, we should not have to pay for. So by creating a massive group and protecting these people, which there will need to be hackers and people that will help to protect our website, because I guarantee you the government is not going to sit here and stand for someone like me to disrupt their flow of money. So I'm begging for your help. We need to do this together. The people need to keep on doing this together. I actually tried joining the Zeitgeist group, found that they were great at addressing the problems and where they came from.